in unison to get rid of the bandits, and therefore counties like Turkana, West Pokot, Baringo, like Kipia and Samburu and Elgeyo Marakwet have witnessed a significant drop in acts of banditry across the region. And as I've said, I'm happy to see that we are aligning our officers. There are many issues that they have raised. Some will be in the policies that we are going to unveil, and the report that is going to be done is going to help us make sure that we deliver properly. I'm glad also that the governor is here and the leadership of the county, because some of the things we are doing it together. Some of them are building police stations, giving licenses and so forth, and we are working together to make sure that our county is properly streamlined and we enjoy a very cordial and good working relationship. Let me say this, something I almost forgot. We will not condone acts of incitement, especially by persons who are looking for votes. Sometimes they call themselves leaders. We're not going to condone incitement, especially when it involves inciting ethnic tension and ethnic fights. We welcome everybody to enjoy their constitutional right to choose the leaders they want to do, but we will not allow anyone to incite people along tribal lines. And I promise you, we will take very stern action against anyone who is going to do so, and we believe that the judiciary will work with us to make sure that the issue is dealt with accordingly. Asanteni sana. And I assume I have been very, very vocal, and there are no questions. Yeah? Then we'll take about 3 questions then. Yes. Let me start with the lady today at least.
Yes, thank you. My name is citizenTV. My question is as regards to the rift between the National Police Service Commission as well as the IG's office regarding the sweeping of powers that have been stipulated or written in the draft regulation regarding the police recruitment. Can you clarify this one?
Yeah, there has been previous debates around the role of the Commission and the role of the National Police Service itself insofar as recruitment and sometimes payroll issues are concerned. I just want to say that we will always strike a balance in terms of what the Commission can do and what the National Police Service can do. Identification of able men and women to serve in National Police Service require certain level of expertise on the part of those who are doing so, and therefore we cannot wish away the role of the police officers themselves in terms of identification, scrutinizing, and hiring of police officers. We can also not wish away the role of the Commission as retaining overall oversight authority. So the balance can be struck where the Commission can put in place the policy framework, the qualification standards, and then the identification can be done by the NPS itself based on the directives that have been done by the National Police Service. So if you ask me really as the Cabinet Secretary, I don't see any fight, especially because I will be the one who will now have to look at the regulations and transmit it to Parliament. So before I am satisfied that the regulations are capable of being taken to Parliament for adoption, I promise you that I am going to ensure that we strike a balance between the role of the Commission and the role of the police service itself. The same way what's happening between public service and different cadre of officers. Some have been delegated to ministries to hire, even though the National Public Service Commission retains the overall responsibility. So there is, I want to assure Kenyans that there is no cause for alarm. As the Cabinet Secretary will transmit the regulations, this public participation that is going on is very important, and based on the views that we will receive from the officers and from the public, we are going to strike a very good balance. And to start with, I have a meeting tomorrow with the Commission and the IG, and then we will work together until we find a solution. This is a very sensitive sector. We do not intend to see any wrangles. We have had a very good working relationship in the past, and we want to even make it better going forward. And from a policy position and from a Cabinet Secretary office, I don't see any cause for alarm, and I want to allay any fears that there is going to be a disagreement of any manner. I'll take 3 minor. My question is on Chad, specifically
particularly in the game on Sunday, in Zambia.
Yeah.
There's a concern raised by the local organizing committee chairperson just today. They
Yeah.
say there's that threat, the security threat of people or supporters forcing their way into the stadium. Then they say if the same situation is witnessed on Sunday, then if we qualify for quarterfinals, there's a likelihood that our team Harambee Stars, that game will be transferred to either Uganda or Tanzania because of that risk. I think the back stops with you.
That is a very important question, actually. The reason why the Inspector General of Police is not here is because he's holding various meetings now in Nairobi to discuss the question of how to manage security in Kasarani. First of all, let me say that as the National Police Service, we are very proud that our players are part of the team that is playing for our country in this CHAN. And you know that National Police team is Premier League champions. So we have direct interest, first of all, as National Police Service on matters football. But second, let me say that I was in Kasarani on Sunday to watch the match. And I don't think, and the coach has also, Benny McCarthy has recognized that without the support of the fans, we would not have done what we did, particularly knowing that over 50 minutes we played with 10 men. So the fans are extremely important for us, extremely important to have the fans. In fact, they call the fans are always called the 12th player. And we do not want to miss the opportunity to have the fans or to play before our own fans. I therefore, from a security perspective, would like to beg all Kenyans to really avoid going to the stadium unless you have a ticket. It is going to reflect badly on us. It is going to give us security problems. If the capacity of the stadium is exited, you can easily have a massive disaster and a security challenge for all of us. I want to request Kenyans, for the sake of our team, and if we all want Harambee Stars to reach finals, let us respect the regulations that CAF has put in place, and even the penalties they have given us to play 60% of the capacity. Let's just abide by it, and let's buy the tickets the way it is required. It is important for us to do so. It's also important, perhaps, for the Ministry of Sports, working together with the county government of Nairobi, and perhaps also the governor here and other governors across the country, to perhaps erect big screens around various parks across the country as our teams progress to quarters, semis, and I believe finals, because there will be demand for festivities that come with fans watching together the match and cheering. It may ease the burden of having many Kenyans wanting to go to the stadium. So I want to request Governor Sakaja to also explore ways, working together with our Minister of Sports, of easing the pressure by creating, erecting big screens for Kenyans to watch the match away from the Kasarani itself. But I really want to request us to abide by the rules and protect our team, protect our security, protect our integrity. Remember, this is just but a curtain raiser. The real deal is 2027, when we host the Africa Cup of Nations. So we don't want to see defiance or to find ways of Kenya being banned from hosting the Africa Cup of Nations 2027 because of incapacity. We have also noted that this thing is positive in nature, because it shows that the government of President Ruto has delivered something that Kenyans have been yearning for over 40 years. The last time we held such a tournament was 1987. So this is a hunger that the people of Kenya have for sports. It is a positive problem that we need to harness properly, but let's play by the rules and see how we can support sports in our country. So this is our plea from this ministry. We have also said the National Police Service is preparing enough officers to enforce the directives that were given by CAF, and we will make sure that we provide proper security to ensure that the unticketed funds do not access Kasarani, so that we protect our country. The last question? Yes.
Question on child prostitution, an issue that came up in my mind, but this is something that is common among all
Yes.
The national government taking into consideration on this issue as a national matter, because it's not just Nakuru.
Yes, the issue of child prostitution, trafficking in persons, those are very serious issues that greatly concern us. And the National Police Service issued a statement on the steps that we are going to take. But as I said, we are going to strengthen the DCI agency that is going to deal with human trafficking, including for sex and children, trafficking of children, and all cases of defilement, gender-based violence. We want to make sure that we strengthen that department next time we hire our officers. We hire new officers or recruit new officers. The National Police Service is an area that we are going to give greater focus. I also expect that that issue will be raised during the Jukwaa usalama, which we are now late, to make sure that these issues are going to be addressed there. Allow me to give the governor 1 minute to say one word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's unusual, but...
I know, thank you. Thank you very much. I think for us, we are very happy to have the CS for Interior here with us in Nakuru today, because a lot of the issues that we have been going through, you have really pronounced them very well, showing that you are quite aware of what the issues we are facing here, or the challenges we are facing here, in terms of security, in terms of issues to do with land, in terms of issues to do with drugs and alcohol, gangs, and the fishing at Lake Nakuru, the illegal fishing actually, and also finally on that issue of Mai Mahio that has been a problem for us as a county. We've put up a committee that's working with our county security team to go up there in Mai Mahio and in all those other centers that have been mentioned here, and hopefully together we'll be able to come up with a solution so that not only do we stop those who are doing it, but that it doesn't happen in the future. So we look forward to the Jukwaa la usalama, waziri, to those discussions there. But as a county, we appreciate and work very closely with the national government in terms of security, so that we can make sure we secure and keep our county secure and stable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. God bless you.